Up, guys? This is Volk here, and it's time for Dodger baseball. And we're sitting at 111 wins. We could finish the season with 114 wins, being the best MLB win record team. And we're about to go into the playoffs. It's almost October. It's the 28th. Sorry, it's actually the 29th, and we're on the road in Colorado. We're looking to finish up the season on a high note to go playoffs, as the Rockies don't really have much to play for. But let's really quickly play this last game here. We're gonna pitch Rich Hill, or I also want to pitch either. I think I'm gonna start Scott Kazmir in the series, but I think I'm gonna end with him. So we're gonna actually start with Rich Hill, and we're gonna skip all here because that's just stuff we don't need. So over the last 10 games, Corey Seager and Justin Turner have been doing pretty solid. Corey Seager with a couple of home runs, as Nolan Arenado has been ripping it up, and so has Charlie Blackmon. So we're gonna have to watch out for both of them. Hanley Ramirez has cooled up a little bit with Kike Hernandez, 10 hits and 4 RBIs, hitting a .417 in his last 10. So we go into Coors Field with a winning record against the Rockies, who have a losing record. And let's just go ahead and lead off here with Cargo. And that's a hit in the gap. Cargo rounding first base, and he'll lead off with a double. That's one way to start the game off, and he did it pretty strongly as Chicago Cubs lose to the Cincinnati Reds. I believe the Cubs are also going into the playoffs. A huge series coming up for the wild card in the NL's Tyson rates theirs. I think it's also a tight one in the AL, as well as Phillies playing the Mets. Yes, those are two wild card teams fighting for that final spot with a series. So that's something you don't see often, as Corey Seager be the third hitter of this inning. Rockies look camouflaged with those black uniforms, as I went early on that. High changeup. Oh, changeups are, I just can't read them. Yeah, the Rockies are like camouflage in their black outfits. Ooh, that's fair, down the line and fair. So Cargo will hold that third. I think I should have went with him. I just need to figure out those controls with the base runners. Alright, so now we're gonna have Gutierrez. We just need to fly to score Cargo. That curveball was early, but I got right on top of it. So that slider's gonna miss. 2-1. Nah, that's so right. It's out here, lady. So the Dodgers just have dropped their 4th straight game in real life, as I swung late on that 4-seam. It's a great pitch. Yankees, worst season so far. Not in real life, in this simulation. They were last in the division. And that's going to score Cargo. Yep, on the warning track. So Cargo will score, and Seager will stay on first base. So the Dodgers take a 1-0 lead, thanks to a Gutierrez flyout.
Center fielder.
Here's Jock Peterson looking to add on to this home run count. Good, nice early lead we take. And Peterson almost goes yard, but it will go foul just early on that fly ball curveball. Oh, that 4-seam. 4-seam strikes me out, but the Dodgers still score a run in the first. And Rich Hill will start. He has 33 starts this year. He's 17-9 with a 3.46 ERA, and he's played 166 innings and has only given up 152 hits with 188 strikeouts. So a good season for Rich Hill. He has played a lot, that's for sure. 33 starts. That is Oh, as that curve just misses. That's kind of stupid. I think this is Charlie Blackmon. He's a dangerous hitter. 2-2. And that four-seam froze him. So good start for Grandal. I mean, excuse me, for Rich Hill.
Batting second, center fielder, David Dahl.
David Dahl now hitting. As Rich Hill, low four-seam. That's foul tipped. Give him a slider on the low corner. See how this does. And the pitch, and that's rocketed. I thought, was that caught or was that on the ground? I could have died for that, but I don't want to give up any runs so far. So the double play situation is in effect. And look at that curve. Disgusting. Give him another one, nice and low. As Rich Hill looking for the double play, he gets one and safe at first. So in the end, it's a almost double play, which still is good. It's one out anyway. Oh, is that curve? Rich Hill's freezing player so far. Always nice to see. Oh my goodness. Rich Hill freezing the Rockies. As up next will be Ramirez, Grandal, and Utley. Ramirez will lead off. As that's on the ground, I'll really quickly be joining my friend's party. Sip J. I'm broadcasting, so if you want to say anything, I'd rather not. So Grandal flies out to right field.
Batting eighth,
Chase Utley now,
Chase Utley.
possibly in his last Dodger season, both real life and in the simulation. Takes a strike. And Utley in right field, he'll get a base hit. Keeps the inning alive for the Dodgers. I believe that'll bring up Rich Hill.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 44.
Yep, that will bring up Rich Hill. Oh, let's see if we could get base hit with Rich. Usually pitchers on a pitcher will throw a high four-seam, so I'm just gonna wait on this one. Oh, that one was low. Still a four-seam. I was late on it. Okay. I'm not gonna bunt because bunting is not my thing. And Rich Hill in the left field, a base hit. That's gonna advance some runners. Chase Utley is on to third, and he'll stay there. So Rich Hill, a 2-out single, puts men on the corners, and one in perfect scoring situation as Cargo will keep the inning alive. Curveball misses. Baltimore and Tampa Bay also, I think, fighting for a playoff spot. That curveball was a good pitch. As Gonzalez will fly one out of the shallow left field. Dropped by the Rockies, so a run scores on an error. That was Charlie Blackmon making the mistake, so just under his glove. So that will bring up Justin Turner, E7 on the scorer's decision. So there's now 2 men on. Rich Hill on second. And the changeup strikes out Turner. So we score a run off of an error by Blackman. So it's 2-0 Dodgers going into the bottom of the second. Rich Hill, 0-2, the pitch, and that is shallow, and I did not mean to dive. Maybe he'll go to second. What? Okay, Gutierrez, or Gonzalez, don't know who that is, so it's a leadoff double, because this game's stupid. That'll bring up Ian Desmond. The pitch, and that's fouled. 2 strikes now. Strikeout in order. Turner, the play. Let's see if I could get. No, I can't. All right, so good play from Turner. That brings up Jordan Patterson.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Jordan Patterson.
So Seager makes the play. So now 2 outs, man on second.
Batting 8th, catcher. Dustin
Catcher
Garcia.
batting. Oh, the check swing, but the curve got in there. Oh, frozen as the Dodgers get out of a situation that did not look good. Still 2-0, top of the third. So we're halfway through. It brings up Corey Seager. And Seager will ground out. Yeah. Looking at the National League West, Colorado's 32 games back. They'll look to finish off the season with either a winning record or just a .500 record. As that changeup's ripped, but foul again. Changeup. It's not my favorite pitch to hit on, but still. That's a deep ball in a right field. Caught on the warning track. Let's look at the run there. That's where the acceleration really took off. And just an easy, simple catch for the center fielder. So I actually got just under that ball. Change up. That was a pretty nasty pitch. I don't really need to argue with that one. And that's a bouncer. And the play's made. And the Rockies get out of the inning. 1-2-3. That'll bring up the pitcher against Rich Hill. As he follows that 2-seam high, 2 strikes. Gonna give him a curve. That's literally gonna ruin his game right here. And a nasty curve. And oh, actually, it's a dribbler right back to Rich. He will make the play. So still in the West. San Francisco 15.5 games back, even though they had a great season. That brings up Charlie Blackman, who looks to get his first hit in this match. Rich Hill gives a pitch on 1-1, and the slider just misses. Now this slider shouldn't miss the pitch on a 2-1. And it's fouled off by Blackman. Now the 2-2 pitch. Oof, the low changeup, he fouls it off. 2-2 again. And that curve was low, but Turner will make the play. I think that was out of the zone that he hit. Nonetheless, yeah, that was somewhat out of the zone. David Dahl has put up an impressive season for the Rockies. As he flies one in a left field, this should be the final out. And it will be. Dodgers now go into hitting in the 4th. This game is flying by, unlike that Padres game we had last episode where we went into the 10th inning to walk off. that four seems blown by me. Henry Ramirez looking for his first hit. That's a very low pitch, and I'm out. Is Monty Grandal looking for his first hit as well. 3-2. Oh, I think I was gonna get walked, but that could have been on the corner. Yeah, it was somewhat low on the corner. Don't know how the ump would call it. His zone has been pretty wide, so. The slider got me, so another strikeout. Dodgers striking out a bit in this game. Here's Chase Utley. 3-0. Utley flies one into center field, but it'll be caught. For the final out, we go into the bottom of the fourth. Rich Hill still working, not giving up any runs on 2 hits. This is Arenado, I believe. Slider just misses. That's unlucky. This might be a 3-1 right here. Yep. Gonna have to give him a low 4-seam to keep him off base. As he check swings, it's a strike. Full count. I did not mean to do that, but let's see the pitch. And it's a high curveball, freezing him once again. Rich Hill's been dealing. Here's Trevor Story.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
A pitch. And swung and missed. Early, this might be out of the zone. 2-2. And it was out of the zone, but it's going to be jammed into right field. Catch made. Yeah, that was out of the zone. Here's DJ LeMahieu. 2-1. Oh, high curve got him. 2-2 now. The pitch should be in the strike zone as it is, but fouled. JJ, I'm gonna try and see if we are on TV for the Cubs game.
Nope,
yeah, we probably were because of that foul ball. 3-2. Yeah, 4-seam. Oh, okay. Not bad. Oh, you got Raven. Nice. The pitch, 3-2. Up the middle, Rich Hill hits it. Can you make the play? The bare hand. Got him. Unlucky for the Rockies as the Dodgers end the fourth on a wild play. And they'll be now in the top of the fifth. Rich Hill leading off. He'll stay in the game. He's been doing good. And that's up the middle for a base hit. Rich Hill goes 2 for 2. The pitchers on the Dodgers have been crushing the balls lately. That'll bring up Cargo with man on first. 3-2 count. And that is crushed into center field. Oh, that'll be caught though, so I'm gonna probably be doubled on. Yeah. So that's a double play. And that means the men are off. I thought that was a home run. Whatever. 3-2 to Justin Turner. The pitch. Wow. Low curve and the inning's over just like that. We're going to the bottom of the fifth, 1-1. They got 2, 3, and 2 quick counts, so that's kind of stupid, but it's whatever as the curve misses. 2-1. Just allow him to foul it off here. As instead he flies one in a right field. That's over the head. So we're gonna throw that in. And so it's a leadoff double. Rockies working it back. They're nearing the bottom half of the lineup, but the men's on third. So Patterson does what he needs to do, get the runner on third. So Rich will try a pitch out of it. He probably will be. It's the catcher and the pitcher. Instead, that's going to be a tough play at home as he's safe at home. So 2-1, man on first.
Your attention, please.
And pinch hitter.
Number 10, Marwin Gonzalez.
Forcey misses. I'm gonna go to my bullpen. I do not like how Rich Hill's starting to pitch now. The pitch, and that's fouled off, but it was a good swing on that fall off. Gonna give him a low curve, and it's fouled off again. Double play in order. Gonna give him the low stuff before he hits it, and another foul ball. 3 straight curves low. Let's see if he'll read it. He won't be able to. Utley with 1 play. And the men are safe due to an error from Corey Seager. So there's a man in scoring position that'll bring up Mr. Charlie Blackman. Instead, that's going to be only 1 out. Blackman. So now the tying run's on third. That'll bring up David Dahl. I'm gonna give him a... Yes, okay, he pops it up to right field, so we'll get out of the inning just like that. And Dodgers preserved their 1-run lead. David Dahl couldn't get an RBI, but it's a new pitcher. It's Mike Dunn. He's actually a pretty decent pitcher, because Corey Seager, look at his zone, so it's pretty bad. Instead, he'll out into left field for the first out.
Next for the Dodgers.
Now it's going to be Gutierrez.
Franklin Gutierrez.
Lefty on a righty. Is this guy a switch pitcher? Because I think he is. So it's another fly out. 2 outs.
Now batting.
Jock Peterson now. Look at his zone. He isn't a switch pitcher. He's just a lefty. And he struck me out with a low 4-seam. So, yeah, this pitcher's good. But, still, we might not be able to face him as I'm going to bring in Kenley. Rich Hill's night is done as here's Kenley Jansen looking for a double-digit save year. He hasn't had much time as that's a ground out to Justin Turner for the first out. Two outs away from the first win of the series as it's 2-1 and the slider makes it 2-2. The pitch, and that's ripped in a right field, put foul. That could have been dangerous. Just late on the cutter. Anyway, it strikes him out. So Trevor Story strikes out. I think that's going to bring up LeMahieu. And it will. He's 1 for 2 with a double. Double was kind of undeserved. And that's going to be a ground out. It's the end of the game. The Dodgers pick up the first game away in Colorado as we're going to sim the rest of the series, and we will see who will be playing in the postseason. So Rich Hill gives up 3 hits and a run, as he actually, I think, scored a run for the Dodgers. 4 strikeouts for him. Decent game for him. We don't level up from that. That's interesting. So let's see how we did against Colorado. We finish 113 and 49, and we'll be taking on the winner of the wild card. Right? Yes, I will. So, still to be determined. If we look into the playoff race really quickly, we have
the final
league leaders.
Are jockeying for position.
So the batting average goes to Bryce Harper, 3-3-1. Corey Seager just missed out of it.
As the Dodgers grab the win against Colorado,
for the hits, Corey Seager's low. At bats, it's Juan Nunez. Doubles, Trey Turner, Starling Marte, Jock Peterson, Corey Seager, and Franklin Gutierrez leading the home runs. RBI for Andrew McCutchen. Runs for Trey Turner, stolen bases, D. Gordon with Billy Hamilton. Also get it. Based on balls, Matt Carpenter. On base percentage, Corey Seager with the slug. Opposition, Bryce Harper. Wins for Clayton Kershaw. Losses for Clayton Kershaw. ERA for Clayton Kershaw. Home runs allowed for Clayton Kershaw. He had a crazy scene of strikeouts for Clayton Kershaw. Innings pitched for Clayton Kershaw. Whip for Clayton Kershaw. Pitching war for Clayton Kershaw. In the batting war, Corey Seager. So we have a ton of league leaders, and if we go into the awards, we have Clayton Kershaw as a National League MVP, and in the American League we have Darwin Barney as the MVP. Oh God, it's
in other Marlins
it's one of those
MVPs. Collected his 1500th career base hit in the game.
Right now, let's the Marlins really quickly
are in last place in the NL
just
They're over
turn this guy up inside the show.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and welcome to MLB The Show. Hi, I'm Justin Allegri.
Bye, Justin Allegri. All right, let's apply those changes. So if we look into the league, I think we could see how the playoff is looking up. Can't we? Where is that? Not at home. Oh, okay, here we go. So, in the league, we play the winner of the New York Mets and the San Francisco Giants. So, if we get the Giants, that's going to be a huge series in the NLDS. The Cubs make the postseason, and so do the Washington Nationals. They'll face off. In the wild card for the AL, Baltimore plays against Detroit, and the winner of that will play the Boston Red Sox. And the Los Angeles Angels playing off against the Cleveland Indians, not the Browns. So, let's really quickly simulate. So, we will get San Francisco. They have Johnny Cueto pitching, then Hunter Strickland, and then Madison Bumgarner. So, this is going to be a huge series. That will all come up next when I do my next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, JJ, so much for commentating. See you in the next one.